A new analysis by Politico has revealed that Donald Trump has a very serious electoral problem coming up in the November 2024 election. Here's what's happening. Donald Trump is not able to recreate any of the success that he had in primaries in 2016 and in 2020 when he was the incumbent. And in fact, according to focus groups, according to polls, according to the voters themselves, and according to Republican Party officials in swing states, they're seeing a lot of people tell them, I'll never vote for Donald Trump again. These are not moderates. These are not independents. These are registered Republicans who are telling us point blank, I'm never voting for that guy. Here is what Emmett County, Michigan Republican Party Chair Parker Fairbairn told Politico. You hear a lot of moderate Republicans now who say they'll never vote for Trump again. They're longing for common sense conservatism, and they do not like Trump's blustery, retribution-focused rhetoric and his proposed radical restructuring of the federal government. Okay, well, that's anecdotal, right? I mean, you can't base everything on what Mr. Fairbairn there is having to say. Although he, of course, as a Republican Party county chair, hears this from the voters that he works with. So what about the actual numbers? Well, the numbers are actually even worse. Because Donald Trump is still cruising to an easy victory, obviously, in the Republican primary. The problem he has is that there's still tens of thousands of voters, state by state, that are refusing to vote for him, even though the other people have already dropped out. Georgia is a great example. In the recent Georgia primary, which Donald Trump did easily win, Nikki Haley still got 77,000 votes. 77,000 votes for a woman who's not even running anymore! Because these people could not bring themselves to vote for Donald Trump. And according to the report, there is still a lot of resentment among Nikki Haley supporters over how Trump not only treated her, but about what he's had to say about them as well, which is why President Biden has launched this new initiative telling Nikki Haley voters, you are welcome here. Now, you appeal more to progressives than moderate Republicans would be better for me, but politically speaking, it's a smart move because these people now do feel politically homeless. They're still conservative. They're still going to vote for the other Republicans on that ticket. But they don't want what Donald Trump has to offer. And this is happening in swing state after swing state after swing state. But we're supposed to believe, of course, that the polls are showing us that right now Donald Trump is going to win most of the swing states, right? I don't buy it. I really genuinely do not. The polls were way off in 2016. They were way off in 2020. And they're likely way off this year. Because all of the evidence that we are seeing, including Democrats overperforming in deep red areas of the country, not just overperforming, but winning in deep red areas of the country, Jacksonville, Florida, near Huntsville, Alabama. Yeah, Democrats aren't supposed to win there, but they are. So I'm going to take the real world evidence. I'm going to take what voters are actually saying, what the Republican strategists are telling us, and what the Republican officials are telling us. When they tell us that these people are saying we will never vote for Trump, I'm going to believe them over these idiotic polls with a 6% margin of error. Because so far, the polls are way off, and the voters have made it clear they don't want Donald Trump. Well, folks, we have crossed that 1 million subscriber milestone, but rest assured, we are just getting started here at Ring of Fire. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel and make sure to like, share, and comment on the videos.